matters not to you how people suffer.
Mr. Gorbachev.
And should they, you consider that a gain.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
That's part of your communistic game. I detect a
We
little
interrupt this program
communism.
for a special news bulletin.
I can see it in the things you do. Communism, socialism, call it what you like. There's very little difference in the two. Now, ain't I right?
Boom, we're live. Okay. So welcome to the first episode of the Commie Killer Shitcast. I'm here with, introduce yourself. Who are you?
My name's TrapGodGibbs,
Uh-huh.
and I like my pizza boneless.
That's fantastic. Okay.
Thank you.
So, thank you for being here. So, it's an honor and a pleasure. I will say
Thank
that.
you for having me.
No problem. How does it feel to be the first guest on my new show?
Well, I'm honestly probably going to be the most famous guest that you have on here.
Probably. I'm probably just going to
'Cause
get a bunch of random people from... bunch of random friends off of Discord, probably.
Because I am very famous as well.
I mean, would you constitute 66 subscribers as fame?
Is that what I have?
Yeah, why do you not pay attention to the numbers?
No, I don't really look at the numbers. I get a lot of my clout all comes from Twitter. I'm a Twitter influencer. And
influencer, huh? Tell me
yeah,
about that.
my tweets resonate with the people.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
can
get at
understand.
least like 6 likes on just about every tweet.
That's
Anywhere from 6 to like 700. Think about that. That's a wide range.
I've never seen you get 700 likes on a tweet.
You want to bet? I'll send you a screenshot right now.
I don't need to see the screenshot.
Okay, maybe 600, but I was up there, around there.
I think the most I ever got was like 30 or 40.
I'm
But
up there with Caucasian James.
I don't.
You know, I'm the greats.
I don't really care for Twitter, to be honest with you. Twitter's okay, but at the same time, it's like Twitter's just that social media platform where I feel like everyone just tries to be way too funny and they try way too hard.
Well, yeah, like everybody that we know personally, yeah, they're not funny on Twitter
Well,
because
'cause
they're not funny
yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
But like me, I'm hilarious.
Well,
And
yeah,
like I know,
yeah.
I think Twitter is the best social media. I think that's where you get the best memes from.
Oh, that's
I think-
true. Twitter has some.
I think they got the
amazing
best
memes.
videos. It's very political though. Lately, it's kind of cringe.
Yeah,
but
that's kind of why I stopped using Twitter.
still hilarious though. I just ignore it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's all social media, especially like, I mean, I follow a lot of political people, I guess, on Instagram, and I mean,
On Instagram? What?
Yeah.
What? You looking at like Joe Biden's vacation tape or something?
No, I have like the
Like
I,
what?
Well, on Twitter, like I follow like the president and a couple of other like
Mhm.
well, not like actual politicians, but more like political commentators. Kind of
Like Ben Shapiro?
yeah, like Ben Shapiro, but not Ben Shapiro.
No.
I don't like Ben Shapiro.
You mean Alex Jones?
Yes. No, Alex Jones doesn't
No.
have social media anymore.
Oh really?
Alex Jones, the only reason I followed him
That's
on social media is because he's fucking hilarious.
All right, I got a question for you. Even though you're the host, this just came to me.
Okay.
Who are you taking in a fight, in an internet beef? Okay, are you taking Alex Jones
Mm-hmm.
or Killer Keemstar?
In a fight?
No, in like just beef in general.
Like, who am I siding with?
No, like you're beefing with one or the other. Who
Oh.
would you
Oh,
rather
Alex
beef?
Jones. Alex Jones, because he'd be too crazy
Really?
for anyone to believe. I wouldn't...
Fair
Keemstar...
enough.
Keemstar actually has power on the internet. Like, real,
I think
like...
Keem just harasses people,
Keemstar is a fucking
so that just wouldn't really be
asshole.
that fun.
Alex
Stop, dude, he's gonna
is
see
doing
this.
this shit. I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up.
Alex is worried about the sexuality of amphibian creatures.
That's why I love him. He's not a political commentator. He's actually a humble vitamin and supplement salesman.
He's actually a philosopher.
You know what's funny?
He asks the questions that we all need to be answered.
He's crazy as shit, but some of the stuff he says, I kind of like just have to stop there and think. I'm like, maybe he's right.
He could, yeah. I mean,
Like, some
you
of the
know,
stuff he says
like,
isn't too out there. Like, it's actually believable.
he's still like somewhat there. I'd give him like, he's still kind of there, a little bit.
Like, I was talking to, actually this morning, I was talking to two friends on a video call, and they were telling me, like, because I called them because one of my other friends texted me saying that, in the middle of the night, saying that they were, like, talking some crazy conspiracy theories, and then they started talking about how they started watching, like, Alex Jones and InfoWars on, like, his podcast, and I'm just like, oh, God, they're losing it. But then they told me why, and they're like, he's crazy. They're like, he's crazy as shit, but, like, he's still entertaining, and some of the stuff he says isn't too crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch political commentary like that. I see the compilations here and there, like the Alex Jones funniest moments. Like I've seen those, but like
The fucking.
I don't
Alex
actually
Jones
watch him. Or
No, I don't.
I used to watch Ben Shapiro for like I watched him for like a month one time because I just thought that shit was like funny. Like
Some
he
of it
talks
is funny.
so funny, and like he's just so like out there, and he just the way he argues is so hilarious. to me.
He's smart, but
It's literally
he just,
like arguing with a kid over Xbox, dude.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't give you a chance to respond. Like just
Yeah.
constantly talking over you.
He's intelligent, but I mean, like, some of
Nah.
well, he's knowledgeable. I wouldn't say he's, like, the most
Yeah,
intelligent
I'll
person.
give
Like,
him that.
he knows what he's talking about. Like, he's not an idiot. He's not an idiot.
I'm not here to comment on
Like,
who I think is who.
I don't know. I personally
I think there's
don't
better
like
role models in the world.
No,
than
100%. 100%.
That's just how I feel
Yeah,
about it.
I personally don't like him. I don't watch his content. I've never been a big fan. But, I
Me
mean,
neither.
it's kind of funny, though, when
But
he
he
shits
is
on some people.
hilarious.
He is
Like
fucking
when he was talking
hilarious.
about wet ass p words. dude,
Oh my God.
dude got so scared he didn't even want to say pussy.
Did you ever see his? He put out a video, and it randomly popped up in my timeline recently, where he's rating all the Star Wars movies. He just starts rating the Star Wars
Ben
movies.
Shapiro rating
Oh,
Star
he
Wars
loves
movies?
Star Wars. He loves Star Wars. Yeah, but he put like Attack of the Clones in
no
like
way.
his top 4.
Ben Shapiro for sure in like Star Wars subreddits and shit, like causing
Oh,
arguments all the
Dude,
time.
this dude straight up said that like Attack of the Clones was like in his top 4 favorite or top 4 best.
Stop it.
No,
No,
like
it's
he
not.
put it up there. Like maybe it wasn't top 4, but it was up there. He
Attack of the Clones should be bottom tier. That's like the one movie I literally don't remember a single thing from.
Yeah, I
Like I could not tell you the plot of fucking
it's so
episode
bad.
2 of Star Wars.
It's so bad. He hates the Disney ones, but that's because he's like, he's gonna kill all the libtards.
I mean, the Disney ones aren't that good.
They're not.
To be fair.
Personally,
They're
I
not
like
bad,
them.
but they're not good. Like
Yeah, personally, I really enjoy them.
I
mean,
feel like for
I don't know.
Star Wars, we could do a little bit better.
What we need is the Phantom Menace Part 2. We need Liam Neeson back as Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul, and then we're all set.
Stop it.
The Phantom Menace is surprisingly like one of my favorite Star Wars movies, even though it's fucking awful.
They should just redo all the movies, but from the point of view of the Sith. Everyone would watch
Yeah,
it.
honestly, why do they never make movies from the perspective of the bad guy? I mean, Revenge of the
Like-
Sith is kind of like that, but
Like episode 1, like just make that bitch about Darth Maul. Bam, there's a whole new movie. People would definitely go and see it too, just because it's Star Wars.
I go
Get
see
me on the
anything.
Star Wars creative team, dude. I'm literally a genius. Like,
Dude, I don't care what it is, what kind of Star Wars it is, what's it about. I'll go see it. It's Star Wars.
exactly. And there's a lot of people in the world who are just like you
Yeah, I
when
know.
it comes to Star Wars.
That's why I'm a moderator on a Star Wars Discord server.
Dude.
Took me 3 years to get that job, by the way. But no, and I didn't even really necessarily want it. It just kind of came to be.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I didn't even necessarily like really want to become a Discord mod, but like they needed them, and I just put it on an application, and then I got accepted. But
You're the hero that they needed, but not the one that they deserved.
No, I know the entire mod team because I knew them before. Well, the current mod team I knew them before they were moderators. So
So you want to hear some sad news?
What?
It's completely unrelated.
What's that?
I slid in 2 DMs in the
Mhm.
past 2 days,
Yeah.
and I've airballed both of my shots. I have
Did you-
not made a single one yet.
Did you do it on like social media or did you do it on like Tinder or
Uh,
something?
I slid one on the gram, and I
Uh-huh.
slid one on Tinder.
Oh,
And both of them so far unsuccessful.
damn, that's kind of sad as fuck, bro.
Yep. I mean, I, I don't know.
I don't.
It is what it is.
I don't know what
Like,
to tell you, man. It's just like
every
that shit
dog has their
happens.
days.
Yeah, man.
One day it's gonna go in though.
You know,
Full court, baby.
the thing I learned is that you never go looking for love. You wait for it to find you.
That's a lie.
No, I'm serious.
That's
That's been
cap.
my motto.
No,
And
that is cat. Every time I've done that my whole life, and I've had the worst experience.
Listen, cause
You gotta take love and affection by the balls, and you gotta earn that shit.
but
You gotta
like
say,
that's my
come here, boy.
that's my thing though. Is like every time I would try and do that before like I got into like a stable relationship, it would always either fall flat on its face before it went anywhere, or it just wouldn't last very long. And then when I got into like a relationship that I actually wanted to be in and actually enjoyed the person I was, with, like I didn't even like it just came, it just happened. Like I didn't seek it, it just came to me, I guess. I don't know.
Fair enough, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like people who just try too hard are never gonna get it.
Are you saying I try hard?
No, I'm not saying that.
This may have been the first
my
two.
God.
This is the first time I've ever DM'd girls first in my life, like ever.
You never do that
Back
shit.
to back, and I missed both of them. Like
Never do
my
that
shot's
shit.
gonna be rusty just to start. Like
Yeah.
I gotta practice, Maybe
No.
my shot form just isn't that good. Like I need to work on my pickup line or something. Or I need to get a pickup line. I didn't even use one.
Well, you used a never use a pickup line unless it's like.
Dude, pickup
something
lines work
legit.
all the time. Have you been on Tinder?
No,
every
I
bio
never
is like,
used a
if you
dating
don't-
website.
If you don't come at me with a pickup line, don't even bother. And I just swipe left on them because I'm like I'm not doing that. Like
No,
I feel like pickup lines are corny, and I'm not saying one unless you're
Yeah.
already my girlfriend, and then that's just funny at that point.
Yeah, I don't.
I would
do
never say
online
one
dating.
unironically. Like
I
all
don't
of my
believe.
pickup lines have to be a joke.
I don't believe in like dating websites or dating apps personally. Like,
I mean that's cool and all. I don't really either. And
I mean, I get why people use them because like after you get out of high school and stuff, it's kind of harder to just find people you relate with because everyone kind of goes their separate ways. But like,
well, the only
I don't know.
reason I have Tinder is because I like when girls give me validation on social media. It makes me feel good about myself.
Oh my
So like I
God.
get likes.
You're using
Like
them
I'm not. It's not like I don't get likes
you
and like
using-
matches and stuff. That was the first time I've talked to 2 girls on Tinder in total, and one of them like I talked to her for a minute, and then like you just stopped talking, and then I didn't get a response from the other one. But I shot it because she follows me on Instagram already,
Mm-hmm.
so then I could just be like, dude, what, like what's the deal? Let's link. That means she's local.
Yeah, she's a local MILF.
She's
looking to
local.
fuck. Looking to fuck.
She's not a MILF, dude. She's younger than me, I think.
Oh damn.
By like probably a year.
So, what are your opinions on the aliens?
They're real.
Yeah.
No opinions. I speak facts. Aliens are 110% real.
You ever heard of Bob Lazar?
Bob Lazar?
Yeah, Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar?
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
Is that like the bass guitarist of a heavy metal band? Like Bob Lazar?
No. Oh my God. No, not that. No.
That sounds sick as hell. Bob Lazar.
But you've never heard about Bob Lazar for real?
Is that the Scientologist?
No, that's not. You
Is that what they believe in? Don't they believe in Bob Lazar or something?
No. That's
What the fuck is Bob Lazar?
okay. Have you ever? Do you watch Joe Rogan at all? His podcast.
No. I can't
No.
stop focusing on his big bald head, dude. I
Okay.
cannot watch Joe Rogan.
Well, so essentially he interviewed him on there, and there's a documentary about the guy, but He was a guy who worked at Area 51, supposedly, and
Oh, so his name was Bob Lazar, though.
yeah, that's his name. Hold
Okay,
on.
I thought it was all one word at first, like Bob Lazar. Like I thought he was some alien or something. Okay, I'm with you. Oh, did my Discord
Oh.
just close?
No, I thought I thought my dad was talking to me, so I had to like pause or something.
I was like, what?
But fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Bob Lazar. Okay, so he's this guy who supposedly worked at Area 51 back in the 80s, and he came out with all these like crazy statements about certain things that the government had. Like he helped was working on re-engineering like like extraterrestrial aircraft and shit, and he came out saying that there was this thing that powered them that was called Element 115. Mind you, Element 115 wasn't discovered until till 2004, and he said this back in the 80s. So that was the one thing that's kind of weird. And then the other thing that was kind of strange was he said that to get into the base, you had to use these biometric scanners, where you put your hand on there and it measures the length between your bones in your hands. And people said it was bullshit because like shit like that didn't exist in the 80s until recently, a couple years ago. A picture came out of the exact device from the 80s he was talking about that was used by the government.
Wait, so it measured your bones? That seems very extra. Like I feel like.
Well, it's because every human has. Well, you gotta mind you, it was back in the 80s, so like they didn't have like.
Already out though. Everybody has different fingerprint.
Well, fingerprint did exist, but they like you gotta mind like fingerprint scanners and didn't exist. I don't think those even exist now. Maybe they do. I don't know, but
yeah, they do.
They probably do. But
your phone.
Oh well, yeah. I don't know. Back in the 80s, I don't know if they had that shit, but they probably did. So yeah, he said a bunch of stuff, and then that was pretty crazy. But it like some of the stuff has like slowly over the years started to connect with what he was saying, and then like all of a sudden like his entire education history just got completely wiped from the face of the planet. So like it says that he never graduated from this place, and he doesn't have a degree, but he does have a degree from that place, and then his entire career got wiped away. Like he said he used to work at a place called Los Alamos Labs in I believe it's New Mexico, and they're like, yeah, this guy never worked here. And then they go back and look in the logs from the 80s, and his name is there, so he did work there. It's just a bunch of weird shit.
Sounds like a cover-up.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, aliens are real, and they're here to take your children.
I think they'd be chill. If they wanted to like mess us up, I feel like they'd probably have done so by now.
Yeah, well, he said he never really like explicitly came into contact with an alien, or like he said he may have seen one, but just out of like a view through a door, but he never explicitly said it. So
I swear I've seen an alien.
You've never seen an alien?
Yes, I have. I swear.
I've known you for 15 years. You've
Dude,
never
I
seen an alien.
swear. Do you want me to send you the picture right now?
Send me the picture of your supposed fucking alien.
Dude, I've seen it multiple times as well. Like I always see it. Or her. I don't really know.
I swear to God, is it Beetlejuice?
Beatles. Don't ever disrespect my man Beat like that ever again, man. What?
I love Beetlejuice.
Why would you say that? How do I send a picture in here?
What, into Discord?
How do I...
Do you not seriously know how to use fucking Discord?
How do I...
You just go to General, click the plus in the corner, like in the message box, and then find the file and put it in there.
Oh. Yeah, that's the alien. I see him all the time. I see him in my dreams, usually.
That's Mark Zuckerberg.
And?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's an alien. He's a fucking weirdo.
Have you seen him talk?
Have you seen him drink water?
He's either an alien or a robot.
I wonder if he's on the spectrum. He may actually... Well, no, like, seriously, like, the people have actually think that he may be on the autism spectrum.
Maybe. I don't know, like...
Well, sometimes, like, when
You can't discuss whether someone is on the spectrum or not.
well, the definition. Well, now, well, the weird thing is like nowadays.
Probably got Asperger's.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's fine. He's
Yeah.
got business. He's got money.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I don't know. I don't care if he's on the spectrum. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying there's a possibility.
I have a more pressing matter.
What's that?
I thought he was a robot, but then that picture came out of him like wakeboarding or whatever.
Oh,
like,
at the beach.
Really waterproof robot. I don't think he's a robot. I think he's an alien
I don't think he's a robot. I think
or an
he's
amphibian.
weird, dude.
He can't be a reptile because he goes in water.
Honestly, wouldn't doubt if he's a reptilian. He kind of looks like
Secret frogman.
it. Secret tunnel. Secret. Oh, you don't watch Avatar?
Nope. You know what I do watch?
Attack on Titan.
And I finished Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm watching Demon Slayer
Why are you watching all this anime?
because it's good. I used to
know.
I used to want to watch it, but I would be scared because people make fun of people who watch anime.
I'm gonna make fun of you.
No, I
I'm
don't
gonna
really
make
care.
fun of you.
Like,
I'm still.
Yeah, but I'm
gonna-
grown. Like I'm a grown man now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give it.
Yeah. Well,
You'd be like, "Hey,
okay.
anime sucks," and I'd be like, "Cool," and your shoes look nice.
Grown man is a stretch. It's a stretch.
Grown man. Well, by like
by society
it's
standards.
not a stretch. Like physically, I am a grown man.
Well, yeah, by like society,
By
like societal
standards,
standards.
I'm not really a grown man. I don't have a house. I don't. You know.
No, well, you have the right to vote. You have the right to go to get drafted.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks. I can't even buy a pack of cigarettes, but I
Yeah,
can go
because
fight.
they decided to take that right away. That was so fucked up. Literally turning 18, and then
So
they dropped the legal age for tobacco products to 21.
I mean, whatever. It's bad for you.
I mean,
so-
it is bad for you, and I
Ban it
understand.
altogether, honestly.
Well,
Just say fuck it.
yeah, I guess so. Like, I can see that, but
It doesn't benefit anybody. Like it's
it
not.
doesn't. But it's like
It's not good for you in any way.
it's not good for you in any
terrible
way.
for you.
But two things: it makes money, and humans.
Big tobacco makes a lot of dollars.
They do, and number two is humans should be able to do what they want with their body, and I fully support that to an
Yeah,
extent.
but I can't do crack.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Crack.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, to be honest with you, they probably
Not
should.
that I want to personally, by the way. Like,
Yeah,
just to-
but in
but I'm just saying,
in my opinion, you should be able to do what you want.
I can't take a bong rip in the middle of City Hall.
Okay,
Like
'cause-
why? Is
yeah.
that?
Okay, now that's understandable.
How's that understandable?
You shouldn't be doing bong rips in the middle of your city hall.
Why not?
That's a
If it is legal,
that's
and
a-
I am.
that's
if
a
I'm
local
US
government building.
I'm a U.S. citizen. My ancestors fought for my freedom. Okay, for me to
Did they?
do whatever I please. Well, supposedly, but to do whatever I please. And if I can't take a bong rip in City Hall, I don't want to take a bong rip anywhere. Quite frankly,
You know, my grandfather fought the Japanese and the Koreans, so I think that should be legal. He fought for our freedoms against the Japanese. They were trying to stop our bong rips.
Oh, got him. Bong rip should be legal, and fighting should be illegal. That's my take.
Well, as
Hot
much as
take.
as much as like fighting
All
should be
disputes
illegal.
Settled by Minecraft, Mineplex, Speed Builders games.
Dude, that
Whoever
would be,
wins
that
the
would be
series of
awesome.
Whoever ranks the highest out of a series of 7 wins.
You know, honestly, that should be a thing. They honestly should make war illegal and make all conflicts to be resolved on Minecraft Hunger Games.
No, dude, fuck the military. We should just the army already has an esports team.
Do they actually? Is that really a thing?
Yes, and they get bullied every time they stream. It's pretty.
That's okay. Honestly, that's kind of fucked up. That's
It's
kind of
kind of.
fucked up.
I mean, like it's kind of sad, but like it's kind of funny. Anyway.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. Hello?
but we should just delete the military, and they should just send them, like challenge them to like scrims on like Black Ops 2.
You know, speaking of Call of Duty, did you see the trailer for the new one? The
No,
teaser trailer?
because I think, dude, Cold War,
Actually,
so-
looks kind of dope.
so whack.
I'm excited, man.
Watched it, so, like, I mean, I could be wrong, but in theory, that sounds so terrible. That sounds
Well,
like the worst.
that's what Black Ops 1 was. Black Ops 1 was Cold War.
Yeah, but that wasn't the name of it.
No,
Like when I hear Call of Duty
yeah.
Cold War, I'm like,
no, it's
I'm gonna be
it's-
sitting in like a bunker with a pair of binoculars for 18 hours.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty Black Ops Cold
Like, I
War.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
No, then the name isn't. To be honest with you, I don't like the name either. The teaser trailer that they came out with was pretty dope. They came out with some cover art, which is really cool. If you haven't seen that, I would recommend looking that up. The actual like gameplay reveal comes out the 26th. But I'm excited because it's going back to kind of like the roots of Black Ops. Because personally, I really like the first Black Ops. Pretty great game. So, and I enjoy the Cold War.
I'm a Blops 2 diehard for life.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, that was
But
the first Call of Duty
Call
I
of Duty,
played
I'll
religiously.
never get better at a video game. No, that's not true. I'll never get better at a Call of Duty than Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 is just great. That probably is one of, if not the best Call of Duty ever produced.
I plan on challenging my children to 1v1s on Black Ops 2 one day.
Dude, I really wish they would remaster that game.
My peak.
I wish they would remaster that game and add like.
I would buy it so fast. You don't
Dude,
even understand.
well, and the cool thing is they could add more content.
Dude, literally just do what China's got Call of Duty Online.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Just do it. Like,
yeah, I have
just do-
Call of Duty Online. It's fun. Like, there's so much
I'm
shit in it.
surprised.
Well, I used to.
Everything is in it. So like,
It's
just do
great.
it. Like,
Yeah, it's great. They should do that
I'll
with
already
Black Ops.
download it anyway though. Like, if they want to play it, so why not just?
Yeah, I don't understand why it's not a thing. Yeah, I don't get why it's not legal, like not
Like,
available
it's
in
still
the US.
Call of Duty. It's still their licensing. It's not like it's some.
Well,
Chinese-
it is in a way because it's produced by Tencent Games, which is
Well,
which is a Chinese corporation.
But like they
I don't
work
know.
with Call of Duty people.
Yeah,
like, it's not.
yeah,
standalone
it's not
thing.
Tencent's license. It's Call of Duty's license. So
It's not like a group of Chinese college kids in their basement
yeah,
program Call of Duty. Like,
I don't know. I really want Black Ops 2 Remastered. Just thinking about how good that would look and like all the other extra shit they could add, it would be amazing. Just like new maps, new guns, like all this new stuff. In
Yeah,
like the best Call of Duty ever.
I use that DSR sound effect in all my videos just to pay homage to
Dude,
the greatest game.
I
of all
don't care
time.
what anyone says. DSR over Ballista any day. And
I
will
could
stand
not
that.
quickscope with the ballista. I would get hit markers every time.
That
no
is
matter
exactly
what
what I'm saying.
No matter what attachments I put on it, whatever perks I had, every time it was a hit marker, I had to
Dude.
use DSR.
Yeah, I know.
Like, whatever you call me trash, like whatever you want to say. I was a DSR kid for life.
Yeah, you're 100% right, man. The hit
The
markers on the
ballista
thing.
looks so nice though.
It does look
It's so much
nice.
easier to quickscope with the
That was
ballista.
that was another thing. Was the camos in that game were just so good.
Oh, the
Diamond
DLC
camo.
camos, I dropped so much money on the
One
DLC cam.
Dude, I remember when those came out unexpectedly. I remember coming home from like
So
seventh grade, like after the game had been like dead because Ghost was
Yeah.
out, and they're just like DLC camo time, and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. I'm like,
Dude,
Whatever.
even when they came out with like the graffiti, like the first pack where it was
I
like
bought
the
all of
graffiti
them. I bought
like-
all of them.
dragon and stuff, that was all of it was sick. I liked it so much.
Yeah, I literally bought all of them except one of the original DLC.
I used
packs.
to rock the oh, what was it, dude? The kawaii camo.
Yeah, Kawaii camo. I remember you used to use that all the
Kawaii.
time. Yeah, there's
And my emblem
Kawaii.
was
Yeah.
kawaii grenade.
There was
Kawaii.
there was like party rockers, whereas like that pink and black like leopard pattern.
Dude, there were so many good ones.
There was so many good ones.
Comic
Even
book one.
the later ones were so good too. So
Facts.
good. Like the
Once they started using like the live camos, that's when it got crazy.
Well, that was the other thing. That was the first ever Call of Duty to have live like moving camos. So that was
And the calling cards were sick. The
yeah.
moving ones.
And the
They're-
first ever Call of Duty to actually have a DLC gun.
The Peacekeeper.
Mm-hmm. Remember how OP that thing was when it first
She was
came out?
annoying. I hated the Peacekeeper. I was not good with it.
I was. I got that gold like the first month it came out, but then never
I was
touched it again.
Sweaty, dude. You don't even understand.
Search and destroy.
MTAR, the FAL. What else? That's about it, honestly. Those were my 2 guns. I used them all the time.
The great thing about that game was I don't think there was ever truly a really bad gun. Like a really, really bad gun.
No, that's not true.
Well,
There had to be one.
there was, I mean,
I
like,
remember there used to be trash guns.
the Chickum and the SWAT were not good.
No, the chicken was underrated.
It
dude. You
was
just had-
under. That's what I'm saying. Is
if
like
you were just bad at the game, you were bad with the chicken.
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's literally a full auto. It's not even a fast trigger finger. Like
No, yeah, it's not bad.
It's
It's just not the
not
best.
just as good as any other gun.
The SWAT was really bad though.
The SWAT is the SWAT's terrible.
That if anything, that's probably the worst gun in the game. That
If
I
you were
can
elite,
think of.
use the FAL because it was bolt or
Yo,
one tap.
yeah.
So it took skill. You had to hit your shots.
Remember the Executioner, the shotgun pistol?
Dude, I used to get owned by the Executioner daily.
Dude, I honestly just like miss that game so much.
Yeah, I miss Black Ops 2. I had some good memories on there, but my all-time best highlight was the time I got a UAV, which is 3 kills in Modern Warfare 2. I got a UAV while playing with one hand and eating a sandwich in the other.
Dude,
That was
that's
the
epic.
best thing I've ever done in my life. I camped. I'm not gonna lie, I camped in a corner and I just like stared in one spot, but I got it. Like I was eating a sandwich and I was playing. That's kind of sweet. Like, just saying.
Honestly, I can't even just like understand like the direction that Call of Duty like took after Black Ops 2. Like I just
Yeah,
can't
it got really
understand.
bad. Like really bad. After Black Ops 2, I don't think there was a game that I really liked.
Advanced
Black Ops
Warfare
3
was fun.
okay,
Black Ops 3 was fun. The zombies
I
was
like
really good.
but it was no Black Ops 2 though. Like Black Ops
No.
2 was the peak. Like, and I wish dude, clans fell off, and that's kind of sad. Clans used
Mhm.
to be the best part of online gaming. Like
You know what else
That's
was
how
really good was
crack.
League play. League play.
League play. Oh my goodness, we used to sweat in League play.
I miss League play, and it sucks. Like they try to bring it back, but it just
Black
Like,
Ops
it's
3
not
League
the
play
same.
was different. I used to sweat so hard on that. I used to get 6-mans all the time.
on BO3.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of it. It was okay. I don't know. It just doesn't feel the same.
Every time you'd end up playing whatever the one map is where you're in like the jungle and there's like the bridge and the waterfall and like the house.
Bridge in the
You know what I'm talking about?
water.
There's like 2 bridges actually.
I'm BO3.
It's
I'm
like
really trying to.
drone.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about Black Ops 2 or BO3?
Black Ops 3, not drone. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Where there's the big,
jungle.
yeah, with the waterfall and you could swim underneath.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what map you're talking
Every
about.
time I play League play, I would play that would be the map every time, or the snowy one.
Oh, I know
The
which
main-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was.
Those are the only 2.
Okay, that game had a whack ass campaign though. I didn't even play through it.
I did not play through the play. I never finished it.
I don't think really
After
anyone
Ghost,
did.
after I finished the Ghost campaign, I was so upset. I've never played a Call of Duty campaign since.
I think the last Call of Duty campaign I played was Advanced Warfare.
I played. Did I beat Advanced Warfare? No, because I did not like Advanced Warfare.
So you know,
But I played.
I really
played it-
liked Advanced Warfare.
The last one I
really
beat was Ghost, and that shit pissed me off big time.
Uh,
Stupid plot twist. Doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. And the thing that okay, personally, I'm kind of like one of the like really rare people who actually kind of enjoyed that game. Like most people just like played it for a couple weeks and then hated it.
I played it the whole time though. Like that's the thing. If I wasn't playing Black Ops 2, I was playing Ghost with my friends, and I
Yeah.
just did not like it. Like
I enjoyed
It was
it.
so different. It didn't even feel like Call of Duty.
No, it didn't.
The maps were not that good.
Yeah.
Like
No,
I would
yeah,
get
you're
stuck
right.
on that stupid castle map, which is literally it's like 6 on 6,
Yeah,
it's
Stonehaven.
really,
Fuck that map.
800 feet wide. Like why, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
the maps in that
that's
game are
what
not good.
this year too. Like some of the maps are just too big. Like there's way too much going on. I feel like.
I like the new Modern Warfare. It's fun. I enjoy it.
I mean,
It's
it's
not
not
the
for me.
best. It's not the best. I enjoy it. Like occasionally I'll hop on and play a couple games.
Yeah, it's definitely not the worst one. Like it's not as
if
bad
anything,
as
it's one of the better ones recently.
Infinite Warfare was trash.
I never even played it. Well, I did a little bit.
I unfortunately played it kind of a lot. Not a lot, but like more than I should have for sure.
I didn't. I played a
So
little
bad.
bit, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this year, Treyarch will come in clutch and turn things back around. I mean, Modern Warfare was definitely a really good kind of like take back. It's probably the best Call of Duty in a long time. Modern Warfare, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree with that probably.
World War II was okay, but it's not that great.
That's like it's so forgettable. I forgot that was even a game.
Mm-hmm. No, that's the thing. It's like
It's so
just
like
wasn't good.
not just anything. Like it was not bad, but it
But
was
it
not
wasn't good either.
like the most average Call of Duty game of all time.
Mm-hmm. It just felt like another World War II Call of Duty that had like no
Like not a
twist.
good one. There's like no personality. Like it was just shitty in my opinion. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but like I did not like that one really.
Yeah, I didn't either. Personally, I thought like out of those two Sledgehammer Call of Duties we got, World War II and Advanced Warfare, I'd take Advanced Warfare any day. I played a shit ton of that game.
I just feel like what makes Call of Duty the most fun is the multiplayer part, and like World War II was not that fun.
No.
Modern Warfare is like okay, but it's really slow most of the time.
Search and Destroy is really fun on Modern Warfare if you play with friends. Really fun, actually.
I don't have friends to play with though. Like I'm talking based off like pure, just noob aspect, I guess. Like just picking up the game and playing it.
Yeah, there's fun, but it's slow.
Like
Especially
my
in
top
maps.
5 for like multiplayer wise, Black Ops 2 is number 1, no question. 2, I'm gonna give it to MW3.
Yep, there you go.
I know that's kind of a sleeper.
I love
And then
MW3.
MW2 because that's the classic. And then I don't know, COD 4 maybe.
COD 4 is okay.
And then no, wait, Black Ops 3.
World at War,
then-
man. You're forgetting World at War.
Oh, I did forget World at War. World at War is number 4, and then Black Ops 3 is number 5.
World at War is so good.
I can't believe I just forgot that. That was my whole childhood actually. I played
love
so
World at
much.
War.
Zombies was the most revolutionary thing I've ever played in my life.
Dude, zombies
That
is
changed.
my shit. That is the one thing about Call of Duty, especially the most recent ones, I still play. Like, Black Ops 4 was complete ass, and I hated the zombies. Like, Black Ops 4 was just absolute garbage. They fucked up everything in that game. It was so bad. You saved yourself pain. It was so bad.
Blackout seems kind of lit though.
Blackout? No. Well, I mean, okay. It was fun. I personally don't like battle royales, so
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
personally, Warzone is 10 times better than Blackout ever was. Blackout was like kind of a cool concept, but just really bad execution.
I liked battle royales at that time though when it came out because like that's when Fortnite was still like kind of good. Like that's before they added all the stuff in there, and then that was before Apex even came out. I think.
It was right around the time I think
Just
it did.
Fortnite.
I think it
So I
was.
was like, oh, dude, another battle royale. Like, I'm trying to play that instead of Fort. Because that's when everyone started getting insane with building. That's
Mhm.
I wanted Black Ops 4 because I was like, it's basically the same thing. But people aren't building 90-foot towers on top of
You know, that was a good thing. That was really relieving, but it's just like, I don't know. Personally, it wasn't terrible. Probably that was the best thing about the game. The multiplayer was just really forgettable. They brought back a lot of classic maps from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, which was really cool for free. But,
Yeah.
like, it just didn't redeem it. And then the zombies, they just fucked it up so hard. So hard.
how do you mess up zombies? Like, I always
They
wondered
just
that.
changed it up so much. Like, they took away the classic perk system. They
They
changed
mess it
that
up
and
all
everything.
the time, though. Like, it's not like it happens every once in a while. Like, I feel like zombies, they drop the ball on a lot.
But it's still, even when they drop the ball, usually it's still enjoyable. Black Ops 4 just like took the ball and threw it in the fucking garbage disposal. Like,
Threw it in the neighbor's yard.
yeah, like you're not getting that back. I don't know. Hopefully this game will fix things, because zombies is the one thing I absolutely love about Treyarch. Like, that's the one thing that, like, my love never wavers for. Like, I play that shit with Hayden and, like, all my friends all the time. Like, we would just do, like, Easter eggs randomly. Like, we finished all the Easter eggs in Black Ops 3, got full completion, did all the Easter eggs on the old maps. Like, I've maybe completed the Easter egg on Zetspo Noshima probably over 100 times. Like, we would just randomly do it, because it was fun. I just enjoy zombies. I'd never get tired of it. It's one of those things that I can always go back and just replay. But Black Ops 4 is just so god awful that I don't even want to. I won't even reinstall the game. I did like a couple months ago, like when quarantine started. Played it for like. No, I played it for like 5 minutes and then just uninstalled it. I'm like, this is fucking garbage.
Yeah. Oh my god, sorry. I had a water burp.
It's okay.
Bro, do you remember Clay World?
Clay World? What the hell's that?
The videos on YouTube, Clay World.
No, I have no idea what that is.
Really famous at one time. There was Grenade Gregory and like Pancake Mines. Pancake Mines. Come on, you have to remember Pancake Mines.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, that hurts me so different.
No.
Anybody who's listening, you need to watch Clay World videos. They're the funniest videos still to this day I've ever seen. I used to watch them when I used to play MW3, and I would just play them over the mic because they were that fucking funny. Kids would deadass be dying on the mic though, like they thought that shit was funny, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've never
it was
heard
usually
of it.
my friends. Like the randoms were usually like,
Hey, yo, cuz, turn that shit off, man.
I'm like, sorry, I have to plug my headphones in.
I mean, I don't know. I just remember you had like, flip notes or whatever it was.
Dude, flip notes, stop it.
Chicken wing, hot dog and
Flip notes would
bologna.
have came out like now, like when I'm 19, I would have way been flip note famous. Forget
Yeah.
TikTok famous. If you were flip note famous, you were a different breed, dude.
I never had a DSi, but I remember you had them.
That is so sad.
No, it was sad.
I've never heard in my life.
It was sad. I wanted one so bad.
Dude, I had a DSi XL.
Yeah.
That bitch was elite.
Remember when you
I
had
had
it?
so long.
Remember when you had a 2DS?
Yeah, and then I broke it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a 2DS just to play the new Pokemon when it came out, and then after I got like halfway through it, and then I just never played my 2DS ever again. And then I found it and it didn't work.
It's kind of me with
So
my
like,
Nintendo
I honestly
Switch.
feel kind of bad about it because like I really like pressed for that 3DS or that 2DS.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of me with my Nintendo Switch. I bought that recently. It's cool and everything, but it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, but the Switch is different. That's like an actual console.
Well,
like,
I didn't buy the actual Switch. I bought the Switch Lite, so it doesn't connect to my TV and the Joy-Cons aren't removable. It's essentially just like a big DS, which is kind of what I wanted. Like, I didn't really want the full system because number one, it's more expensive, and number two, it's just like I don't really need another full-size console in my house.
right.
Like, I have a PC, I have a PlayStation. Like, I have a Wii U downstairs. It's just like I had an Xbox One. My 360 broke. I do have like all the consoles. My 360 is broken though, which is sad.
How do you break your 360?
I don't know. I was sitting
That's
in
the
like
one
storage.
console you should have kept alive. That's the only good one.
No, like I don't understand what happened to it. Like I didn't use it for a while, and then I just sat like sitting on my dresser, like not on my dresser, but at my setup. And then when I moved my room around and started like I did like an industrial grade like cleaning of my room and just like getting rid of old stuff that I didn't need anymore.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna plug this in and see if it still works, and just fuck around on it. I plugged it in. Doesn't even turn on. So I don't know what's wrong with it. Yeah.
Xbox 360 is the greatest console of all time, and maybe to ever exist, even in the future.
No,
And,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nothing will change my mind, I don't think.
Yeah, Xbox 360 is probably the
Based off
greatest
pure
console.
vibe check, Xbox 360 wins, hands down.
PS4 is pretty good though. I like
No.
PS4.
Not even close to Xbox 360.
No, I'm not saying it's close to 360. I'm just saying like that's the only other genuinely really good, like decently good console since.
Yeah, but like, I mean, now it's. I've had both an Xbox One and a PS4, and
the
honestly,
Xbox One's better now.
it's the same. Like, they're not that much different.
No, they're not. I
Like,
never
there
understood the
huge
hate.
difference between them. Like now, there's not really that big of a difference.
I never understood the hate for Xbox One.
Yeah, I mean, no. When it first dropped, it was shitty.
It
I had
was. Yeah, I got
terrible.
it. I got
I
it
got
not long after.
And then I got a PS4 that worked really good, and then I sold it, and then I bought another PS4, and that bitch sucked. So then I bought an Xbox. And now I'm here. And now I'm forced to get an Xbox for next gen as well.
Why are you forced?
Because I pre-ordered Madden and 2K, and I didn't think ahead.
Oh,
And
you pre-ordered it for Xbox.
Transfer, yeah, I mean, no, I got it for my Xbox One, but it carries over onto the next Xbox.
Oh.
I was just like, oh, next gen, like sweet, and I just didn't even think about it. And then I was like, wait, I kind of wanted a PS5 though, but like I don't really care.
What is your opinion on the new Xbox's design?
I think people hate on it too much. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad.
I will 100% agree. I think that's the case with both consoles. Both consoles get a shit ton of hate on their new designs, and I just don't see it. I think they both look pretty good.
No, the PS5 one looks ugly, in my opinion. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it at all.
It's weird, but I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I kind of like it.
My whole thought process on it is like, okay, if I bought both of them when they dropped, right? Just hypothetically. Like if I was just to insert them into my like current setup,
It just wouldn't work.
like PS5 would not look good.
Yeah.
Like it would not fit anywhere on here. Like I couldn't even move stuff around it. It's got like weird dimensions. Like I just don't like it. But like the Xbox, like it's basically like a PC. Like you can just put it in the back and like it's not even, or like I could just put it under my desk or whatever, you know. And like it's no one will even question it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that.
Xbox is coming out with a rose gold edition, which I think that boy looks sweet.
I haven't even seen it. That would be honestly kind of cool. I personally really like rose gold.
Because it's a rose gold block, basically.
Rose gold mini fridge.
But like I like it though. Like I think it's kind of sweet. I might get it.
Yeah, I don't. Both consoles to me personally just feel like one is like a really like average like PC looking build case, like a PC case.
Yeah,
and the other one is just crazy.
Yeah, like PlayStation was like, all right, we gotta go big, we gotta go bold, and Xbox was like, we're just gonna play safe on this one. We're gonna box it up, and then I'm sure when they come out with the Xbox Scarlet Pro or whatever, that bitch will look sweet. I'm sure they'll come up with something crazy.
Bold and brash.
More like belongs in the trash.
Yeah, I don't know. They went in both complete opposite directions. It's like, but at the same time, they kind of stayed true to what they're like always been about. Is like Sony's always been the console that's kind of been more like geometric and angular, where Xbox has just always kind of stayed like the same. It's just always Xbox.
Like PlayStation usually tries to do like different stuff, I guess. I feel like Xbox is just like, that's like the go-to like family-friendly brand. Like everybody knows Microsoft. Like that's like I feel like Xbox is kind of like the casual brand.
Yeah, I mean so is Sony kind of, because like they make like everything else, like speakers, like really good sound systems, TVs, like so. But
from my experience, I could be wrong, and it's also like I'm going based mostly off like just 2K. And stuff like that, but like kids on PlayStation are a lot better than kids on Xbox.
That is 100% facts. Yes, I agree with that.
I came on Xbox and I was immediately like cold. Like there's no like learning gap, like nothing.
That's
Like,
how I was in Call of Duty too. When I played Call of Duty on Xbox, I did so good, and then like when I started playing on my PlayStation more, I
there's
just get fucking annihilated.
yeah, like there's always people better than me, like no doubt. Like that's just how it's always gonna be. But like I usually do not have problems whenever I play games. Like
Mm-hmm.
I usually have a relatively good time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but
No, you're right. I mean,
kids are mad sweaty though.
like
They try to do all the cheesy shit. It's so annoying.
like like Lance Couch, like he's he's a great friend. He's always like his meme for him like was he was always the super chody gamer, because he's always like a really big dude who was like a an absolute like tryhard and like chode at gaming, and always did all this shit.
He
And
called himself Chode.
yeah, that's what his nickname was. We always called him Big Chode Lance or Chode Gamer Lance, because he was just always that person.
I don't know if I would be cool with that.
No, but it was.
Call me a chode.
We always called him that because it was just like we all did it in fun. Like we didn't really
I mean, yeah, I get that. No, I get you, but like that's like the worst nickname to have.
No, it was, but
Like Chode Gamer Lance.
he's really
What?
he's really good at Call of Duty. Like really good. Like really really fucking good. And he plays on PlayStation. He's really thin now. Have you seen him?
No.
He's lost a shit ton of weight. He looks really good.
So have I.
I know.
Been
you
there,
have.
done that.
So have I. But he was also like way bigger than both of us.
Everyone's just stealing my drip now.
What do you mean?
Skinny.
Your drip?
Fuck you, bitch.
I
I got
lost weight.
skinny first.
No, you didn't, bro. There's
Yeah.
have video evidence.
But I make it look better.
I just don't leave my fucking house.
I keep it healthy. You look like Jack Skellington.
I actually gained like 20 pounds.
That's because you're stuck inside. You're eating snacks all day.
I gained 20. I gained 20 pounds before quarantine.
What?
Yeah,
So you're up 40 pounds?
no, I haven't. I don't think I gained any weight over quarantine. Maybe a
Oh,
couple,
dude,
like a
I
handful.
think
Of
I
pounds.
definitely gained some weight over quarantine. I've gotten a little chubby, not gonna lie.
Well, hopefully that'll change when I go back to work and I start like swimming again.
Ew, dude, work cringe.
Yeah, I go back to work Monday actually.
That sucks.
I'm actually really excited. I love my job.
Maybe we can hang out.
I mean, sometime during that week, yeah. I work.
That's good.
I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I work. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think Sunday and Saturday, maybe. I don't know. I have to look. I haven't got my schedule yet. But
See.
Yep. Finally going back to work. Finally gonna start teaching kids the ways of swimming.
How to swim. How to not drown.
I love my job. My job is so much fun. Well, it's fun because it's not just fun because like I enjoy like swimming and shit. It's just like I'm going to school to be a teacher. So it's just like I just enjoy teaching kids. I just enjoy kids as a whole, so
Very commendable.
yeah, man. Originally I wanted to go into like computer science.
But be careful how you say that next time, because that could have got you put on a list.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I just
No.
really like kids.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna go to college for computer science, but then I realized that like deep down I didn't want to do that. I just wanted it because like that's a good business for money right now. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of a booming like business right now. But then like I kind of realized that like, hey, if I'm gonna work for the rest of my life, I want to do something that I actually enjoy. And I'm like, I understand like teachers don't get paid well, but it's like if I love what I'm doing, like that makes up for it.
What jobs really do get paid well? That are like shit that you want to do. Like
Wait, what?
most of the jobs that pay really well are like that shit no one wants to do,
Like garbage man.
in my opinion. Yeah, I mean they don't even make that good money though. I'm talking like
No, they make a
brains-
lot more money than you would think.
well, yeah, I mean yeah, but they're not pulling up in a Bentley, dude. Like relax.
No, they're not, but they're making.
I'm
They
talking
still make
about
pretty
like
good money.
breadwinners, like good jobs,
Those
like
like-
lawyers. Why would I want to be a lawyer? I gotta study laws for 10 years before I can even make money? No.
And you have to go to a
Like,
special type of school for it?
Yeah, I gotta take a stupid bar exam that determines if I even can be a lawyer.
Yeah,
No.
I could never do that. Or like like becoming a doctor. Like
Yeah,
I
like
could
brain
never do that.
surgery. Like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to perform like open heart surgery. Like, no, thank you.
Like that's commendable that people do that, and that's great that people want
I
to
mean,
go
someone
that.
has to, like, like, thank you. Like, I appreciate it. If I need that,
Until like the
But,
machines
like,
take over.
that's not for me. Yeah, that's not for me. I can never.
No, I couldn't either. I can't deal with medicine. I don't even like going to like the doctor's office or the hospital. It freaks me out.
Yeah. Now, efficient ways to make money and to never get replaced by a machine: sell drugs.
No, okay, you
Machines can't sell. Machines can't stand on a street corner for 8 hours a day and sell oregano to little kids. Okay.
Are you really
Robots
promoting?
can't do that.
Are you really saying how commendable?
Where it's legal. Where it's legal. Only do it where it's legal, and only do marijuana or Adderall if you can get away
Okay.
with it. That's legal too. What do you mean?
It's.
Sell it to kids with ADHD, undiagnosed ADHD.
Oh my God. You mean
Out
the
there.
you mean the illness that's way too overdiagnosed? ADHD is overdiagnosed way too much.
Is it overdiagnosed or is it underdiagnosed?
It's
or are we
over-
diagnosing wrong people?
No,
that
it's
might
it's
be it.
both.
I think we're just diagnosing the wrong people.
No, it's really both. Like nowadays, it's like, oh, you can't sit still in class, Adderall, and it's just like I don't get that. It's like some kids just aren't made to sit in a classroom for 8 hours a day.
It isn't even just that. I just learned this too.
What do
So
you
like
mean?
that's why I'm like maybe I have ADHD. It's just like not being able to focus like in general. Like you don't have to be bouncing off the walls and stuff. You could literally just be zoning out 24/7 and just like straight TV static in your brain sometimes.
Well,
And like
yeah.
shit like that. I think that's like me.
No, that's true, but it's like nowadays it's like doctors are just like, okay, like
I
parent
think
brings her kid in. Okay,
Yeah,
you can't sit still and
they mistake like kids being hyper as like
yeah, that's
I think
exactly
we-
what it is.
you just gotta wait until they're like older. I feel like
No, that's
once
that's
they're in
exactly
high
what
school,
it
you would
is.
definitely know. I feel like for the most part,
Well,
like if
yeah.
it's that bad, like I feel like you could tell.
I don't what bothers me is that's like I don't think doctors and like people understand, and it's just overlooked. It's like, hey, some kids just can like are naturally energetic and just do not want to sit in a classroom for 8 hours a day. They just don't learn that way. Kids are
Yeah.
like some kids are hands-on, some aren't. Some learn through like listening or like visuals. Some need to work with their hands. It's just like when you teach every kid the exact same, you're going to get the couple that act out and then you're just going to generalize them and say that there's something wrong with them, which I just don't agree with.
And some people are better with like one-on-one learning.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm better with like one-on-one. Like if someone could just like sit there and like explain it to me, then like
Yeah.
I could probably get it.
That's me too. I
Like if I'm
yeah.
sitting there listening to someone talk, like I would not be able to focus. Like no way.
I'm like kind of 50-50. Like some people I can sit there and just listen to talk all day and just absorb the
Yeah, if
information.
it's cool. Like if it's cool stuff that I'm learning about, even then I still have a hard time. Like just because half the time you're in a class with like, for me it was at least like 4 or 5 friends every time.
Yep.
So like I just could not focus for the life of me.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
I still can't focus, honestly. I have problems.
like my manager at my job, like me and her got in this long conversation after work one day about this exact topic, and she has ADHD and is also dyslexic, and she was
Ooh.
telling me that like when she was a kid, like she got prescribed like it was either Ritalin or Adderall or maybe another one. I don't even
All that
remember.
stuff is basically meth.
It is. It just
No one
wires
talks
you. It really is.
Literally meth.
It's so fucked up. And
Like we just do that to kids.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
And expect them not to sell it for illegal profits. Anyways,
Anyway.
she was telling me that like she used to hate taking her medication as a kid because it just fucked with her head so much, and like deep down, it's just like she really didn't need it. It's just like, sure, she has ADHD and is dyslexic, but at the same time, it's just like,
At the same time, it's really nice getting fucking wired off Adderall.
well, she hated her medication. She just wanted to be off it. She just learned to cope with it, and just like, that's why she's like, she has a really buoyant personality, and that's her way with coping with it, is through her personality, being like loud.
I'm big on like, I'm personally, I'm kind of like against like prescription stuff. Like I think unless you're like really sick, and like you really need like shit,
especially painkillers.
If you have like ADHD or whatever, like tough, like it's better than doing meth. I don't know. Like in my opinion, I'd rather just tough it out.
If it's like, you know, when I used to take like anti-anxiety medication, like it worked and it was great. Like I felt great, but I just didn't feel comfortable being like reliant on a substance, so I just stopped taking it.
It's weird because it's like not you, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I just learned to cope with it.
I took any sort of medication, I was like, this is not, like, I don't really feel like this. I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, I didn't like it.
Didn't you used to take a medication? What was the one that you used to take?
I took, like, 2 different kinds. I didn't like either of them.
What was the one you used to take as a kid? What was that for? Or you used to take one when you were younger?
Medicine I used to take as a kid?
I thought you used to take something when you were younger.
I used to have eczema.
Oh, so that's what it was for. Yeah.
Steroids one time for it.
Yeah, that was what it was for. I forgot you had that.
Yeah. I just got dry skin. Like, now, it's literally gone now. Like, it was just when I was younger.
Yeah, I remember you coming over to my house when we were really young and being like, yeah, I gotta go take my medication real quick. And it's like, okay. And like,
yeah,
I don't know why it popped in my head.
I've never been on like meds like that. Like anytime I was taking something, it was because I was like hurt, sick, or something.
That's basically been the same thing with me, except for like I took anxiety meds for like a year, and now I just deal with my anxiety and just have freakouts. Just have freakouts on the daily.
Yeah, but sometimes they're funny. So.
No, honestly, you're right. Like sometimes
like,
I'll be like,
back on it, sometimes I literally laugh, and I'm like, dude, what were you doing?
Yeah, like
why are you acting like that?
Yeah, like I'll be walking through my house and like randomly get an anxiety attack, and then like I'll do something so stupid that it just snaps me out of it, and I just start laughing. I'm like, why the fuck did I like put the cereal in the fridge?
Like reenacting Tourette's guy and ripping open a bag of chips.
That wasn't an anxiety attack. That was just me being a dumbass.
No, but I'm sure that would make you feel a lot better if you tried it.
Oh, yeah. I get it really bad when I drive. That's the biggest thing. I don't like...
I do too. Well, okay. I'm not even going to say that. I do too. We'll leave it at that.
I love driving, but at the same time, it's like, when I start driving, I get anxious as shit. But like once I start driving for like a period of time and like drive to one place, get what I need, do what I need to do, and then drive to like another place or like home or something, I'm good. The drive back is always the easy part. Drive there is the hard part for me.
I feel you. I get anxiety when I'm driving like in certain like roads,
especially dark ones.
Not even that, but like if I know that there's hella people that drive on a certain road, like I hate driving.
Oh yeah, I don't
like driving around other people.
Especially Fort Street. I don't like driving on Fort Street anymore.
When Fort Street turns into like 3 lanes in LP, I do not like it. Yeah. I hate it so much, and it literally makes me so uncomfortable immediately.
Yeah. If I don't have to take Fort Street, I literally won't. I will just take Dix to whatever road I need to get to. I don't take Fort Street anymore.
I'll usually whip Fort Street. Like I don't usually have a problem, but I usually drive like when people aren't really. Like, not during rush hour. Like, I'd never drive.
I usually like doing it, like, when the sun is going down. Like, it's the sunset out. I don't like driving at night.
Dude, at night, I rip Fort Street. Like,
well, yeah, no, actually, I'll take that back. I do like nighttime driving sometimes, but I don't like nighttime driving on side streets.
Yeah, and then it's spooky. Yeah. And especially if there's no street lights, and then you're like, okay, like well, someone's going to pop my tires and kill me. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I don't fuck with it. At least. Yeah, I don't fuck with it. Like,
oh, someone's in the back seat, and then I realize I don't have a back seat.
Yeah. Well, you drive a truck. Yeah, people can't even fit in my back seat, so.
They could.
They could. It's very difficult.
They could.
What they
I would
could.
check.
What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, the one place on 4th Street that I like enjoy driving at is like the Riverview area, because the road over there is always kind of dead. Like there's not usually that many people in that area.
My ideal driving route is I take 4th Street, I go all the way down, and then I go down to like Riverview, and then I come up, I go up Sibley, and then I take Biddle all the way back down, and then I come back out onto 4th Street, and then come back home.
Mhm. I used to do that. Like,
It's a nice little route.
yeah, like
Very scenic.
when I didn't have anything going on during school, like if I didn't have any college classes, I would just basically have an hour or two to myself. So
Yeah.
like I would just get in my car and just go cruise. Like I would get on 4th Street, drive all the way down to like near where Beaumont is,
Yeah.
and then drive all the way back, and then like take Sibley to Jefferson, and then just go all the way down until it gets to Biddle, and then I would just cruise down Biddle, and then go all the way back around and go back to high school.
I like downtown Wyandotte when it's dark.
Yeah, nighttime downtown Wyandotte is a lot of fun.
It's lit really well. Like it has good lighting.
Yeah, and it
and,
doesn't scare the shit out of me
It's,
being there.
it's a pretty nice, relatively nice area.
Yeah, Wyandotte's not really.
Like-
Wyandot's not a creepy area. I can.
No, like the worst
Yeah.
you're gonna encounter is like hooligans.
Well,
Like you're not even gonna get real criminals like that, really.
dude, I don't even
For them.
want to talk about the time I got lost in Detroit last summer.
So scary.
Dude,
So scary. Anytime you get lost in Detroit, it's so scary.
I was lost on foot. It wasn't.
So was I.
Yo, it was so bad.
Okay.
I got it.
I was only lost for like an hour. Like we found our way back, but it was so scary.
I was lost for like 2 hours, hour and a half ish. Like, dude, it was so fucked up. So I went there with Lance, Andrew Ferguson, Buddha, Kyle, Brendan Cursado. No, I don't know who else. Oh, Troy West was there, and like 2 other people. And we were just going there to hang out. Nothing particular, just kind of walking around, just going to chill out.
Yeah.
So we walked from like around where Tiger Stadium is to the GM building,
Okay.
and we went in the GM building. And
So Comerica.
yeah, have you been in the GM building before?
Have I been inside? No.
Yeah. Well, inside there's like a big showroom in the middle of the tower where there's kind of like there's like they show off some of the GM cars, like the top of the line shit. Like they got
Yeah.
Camaros and like all these cool custom cars and from like every brand under GM. And I like cars and so does Lance. So we said to everyone else, "Hey, we're gonna go downstairs and take the escalator and go look at the cars." Well, they were on the escalator up already, and they saw us going down. They're like, "Where are you going?" And they just kept going. Well, Buddha was out of his mind fucking high, and decides, "Hey, let's all take the people mover and not wait for Ian and Lance." They take the
What?
people mover thinking it's gonna take them all the way back around to the GM building. It didn't. It dropped them off somewhere else.
It'll take them back around like in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Dude. That's like
You gotta go around the whole city.
yeah, like you gotta hit all the stops on the way and everything.
Yeah, I don't understand it. So they got dropped off somewhere else, and me and Lance are in there thinking that they're gonna wait for us. So we finish looking at the cars and we go back up and we're like, so I guess we'll just sit here and wait for them. My phone was dead, so I couldn't call him. Lance didn't have a phone at the time, so he had an iPod because his parents wouldn't buy him a phone unless he bought it for himself because he's not the most wealthy person or like really well off. He's kind of poor. So we were sitting there and just like he's high as hell and he's kind of freaking out a little bit, and we're just sitting there and I'm just like, oh my god, what is going on? So we wait, and then like we get kicked out of the GM building because they're closing. And then, okay, really? We're sitting in the middle of the GM, like outside the GM building, just waiting. And I'm like, like an hour goes by, hour and a half, and I'm like, okay, they're not coming for us, Lance. We need to walk back there. And he's like, I don't remember the way. And I'm like, I kind of do. It's not that hard. You just kind of gotta remember to take like a couple turns here and there.
Yeah, it's just tough because like everything looks kind of the same.
And it's creepy, yeah, and it's creepy as fuck at night because all those people are hanging out in front of the bars, just being like weirdos. on
Yep.
like on the way there. So I'm like, fuck it, we gotta go. So we start walking, and luckily, like, I managed to somehow remember the way back. Like, I almost didn't. I took one turn, like, I'm like, is this a right turn or is this not? Like, just kind of like a gut feeling. I'm like, fuck it, I'm turning here. And luckily, it was the right way. So I meet up with them. They were all at the car waiting, and we're like, where were you guys? And they're like, well, we took the people mover, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so you guys didn't think to come, like, pick us up or something? You just sat here? And they were like, well, we were waiting for you guys to come back because Lance had Kyle.
Know where you at.
Yeah, it's like,
Where else would we be, bro?
Yeah.
We don't have a.
I don't even know. It was so dumb. It pissed me off. I was so glad to just, like, that ride home, because Kyle drove me back to his place where I picked up my car, because I wasn't driving to Detroit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So he dropped me back to my car, and, like, that drive home was just so, like just taking, like, a deep breath and being like, okay, that was scary.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Can we,
that.
like, pause real quick or something?
You want to pause real quick?
I have to go to the bathroom.
That's part of your communistic game. I detect a little communism.
Okay. We're back, and no one even knew we left.
I be throwing money in a spiral.
No, you don't.
Wow. You didn't have to do all that.
So,
You could have just.
well, I could have, but I chose not to.
You make me want to suck the butane out of this lighter.
Don't do that. That's really bad.
Watch me.
I have a really cool lighter from the 40s, my great-grandfather's. I too,
Let
actually.
me suck it.
No, it doesn't have any well, it has, one of them has butane in it, but it needs a new wick.
Fuck it. Let me suck both.
No. Alright, so let's talk about your career. What are you doing currently?
My career? What am I doing currently?
Yeah. What's the plan?
What would you consider my occupation
I
to
don't
start?
I don't know. What are you doing right now? Like,
Influencing.
I mean, you make YouTube videos. That's something.
I make YouTube videos. I make art. I
Yeah.
make jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I make funny posts on Twitter.
So, like,
I make.
an entertainer.
I'm like the Donald Glover of the white community.
Okay. Now, I don't think.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. No comment.
No comment.
I don't
What
know.
do you do?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people would just completely, like, think that's a not like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a
Lie?
no.
Like a reach?
No.
Reach, son. You reach. I teach.
No, like, I feel like people would have some, like, oh, that's white appropriation or something. Like,
How's that white appropriation?
Because that's white people trying to like, steal, like, something that the blacks did or something.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I feel like some weirdos on the internet would.
That's just me finding the most talented person in the industry that I could think of, and he just so happens to be black, and I'm not. So
What is
I
Donald
don't-
Glover even doing? I haven't heard anything
right
about
now,
it. Yeah,
hopefully recording season 2 of Atlanta, dude.
I've never
His
seen
TV
it.
show. It's very good. It's on Hulu. Very funny.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. I haven't seen it. Last thing I saw from Donald Glover
It's kind of like
was...
Lil Dicky's show. I don't know if you've seen that,
No.
but it's like the same thing, kind of.
Last
Not really, but like kind of the same
trying to
premise.
think. Last thing I saw from Donald Glover, I think, was when he played Lando in the Solo movie. That was about
was-
it. He actually was pretty good. I really enjoy that movie.
I wish they would just cast him as Spider-Man already.
Oh, it's Miles Morales. That'd be kind of cool. I would watch
It's been
it.
like the biggest thing for like so long. Like he used to want to be a like Miles Morales, but
He would be a great
he
Miles
was
Morales.
in,
He was in Spider-Verse.
he was
wasn't
in Spider-Verse. He was the dude's uncle, wasn't he?
I think he might have been. I don't know, but I can't wait for the
think so,
second one.
yeah.
That was a great movie. I can't wait for
Very
the second one. Kind of reminded me, I don't know why, but like Kind of reminds me of the Lego Movie for some reason, which is also another fantastic film.
What?
The Lego Movie.
No, how do those correlate?
I don't know. I just, for some reason, that movie kind of reminded me of the Lego Movie for some reason.
Lego Movie mad slept on though.
Really?
The
You
first
think
one
so?
was so funny.
I love the first one. I never saw the second one. I heard it was pretty good. Lego Batman was really good.
Lego Batman, great character. Whoever wrote him deserves a raise.
His own movie was really good.
Eh, I
It
think I
was
watched
good.
that.
It was good. I saw it in theaters with my dad. It was enjoyable.
Was I there?
I think you went when we saw the Lego Movie, the first one, but I don't think you were with
No,
me.
I saw the Lego Movie with my dad.
Did you?
Yeah,
You might
I
have
think
been.
I went because I think I saw the Batman Lego Movie in theater as well.
You might have seen
And,
it
like,
with
I
me,
usually
but
just go see movies with you and your dad.
you
Like
might,
honestly, a lot of the time I've gone with you guys.
you might have been there. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I just can't remember.
Probably. I don't remember anything about the movie. I just know
don't
that.
either. I just remember that it was enjoyable. And
No, I remember the Lego Movie though.
Oh, yeah,
That shit is hilarious.
that movie's great. Chris Pratt as Emmett is just amazing.
A lot of that comedy still holds up to this day. That's why I think it's good.
You know what's crazy is like I had a realization, like a day or like a couple days ago, that, excuse me, that movie came out in like 2014. That was like so long ago.
Yeah, I know, but I also remember that even back then, I felt like I was too old to watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
At least in theaters, like in public. But I did it. It was literally just me and my dad, and I know he did not want to watch that movie. So like 13-year-old me was just like, "Dad, can we please go watch the Lego Movie, please?"
Dude, you, in my opinion, you're never too old to enjoy Lego.
Well, it ended up being hilarious, but like that was before anyone knew anything about it. So like it could have been really trash, honestly.
I think they did an amazing job making those movies.
They did a great job.
Those movies just, I feel like, for being like a kid film, they appeal to everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think, like what I said, I think that's because not only the comedy appeals to everyone, but it's just like everyone loves Lego.
Yeah.
Lego's just
Agreed.
kind of something that's universal, I guess. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
How long have we been recording for? Let's see. We took a break at like.
At least an hour and a half.
We took a bit. All right. Well,
I've been looking at my time. At least an hour and a half.
do you want to call it here? Or do you want to keep going?
Yeah. No, I'm out of things to talk about, honestly.
I think I am too for the night. It's like 1:22, so I think we should call it here. All right. Well, thanks for coming. I just appreciate you being my first guest.
It was an honor to be
That's-
here.
We'll have to do this. We'll have to do like a part 2 to this, like this particular podcast.
Yeah, I'll
Come
have
back
to come back
The
sometime.
real question is, when are you gonna have your own podcast?
My own podcast.
Yeah, you gotta make it at some point.
I'm spreading myself a little bit thin right now. I feel like
Yeah,
I'm trying to do a lot of stuff. So
yeah, I would focus on like one thing. I think what you're doing right now, kind of like those like commentary.
I'm trying
videos.
to build my community first.
Yeah, I feel like your commentary like type of format works well for you. I think you should continue that.
I think my monotonous voice really just gets people going.
It's enjoyable because like, especially when you like do it with like people. Like the video
Yeah,
that you and me recorded was entertaining.
I put no emotion, but yet so much emotion at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you should keep doing what you're doing, and if it works for
Thank
you, it works for you. And if it
I plan
doesn't,
on-
keep trying.
My
Try
plan
something different.
is I just like what I like, and if I like a video, I'm gonna post it. Period.
I post whatever I make because I don't have any respect for my quality because it's all garbage.
I mean, that's fine. Quality control eventually, though. You know,
Well, I don't know. I don't.
everyone starts with shit though post though.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm kind of trying to do this because this I like this format a lot more. I like just being able to like talk to people and not have to like put too much effort into like editing anything. And
Yeah.
and plus I had a whole bunch of people on like Discord and stuff say, "Hey, you talk a lot and you're pretty knowledgeable. You should do a podcast." So I was like,
I agree.
I was like, you know what? That sounds like a fantastic idea. So here we are.
Hey, man,
Episode
if you need a Jamie one day to look shit up, to pull that shit up, I could probably do that
Hey,
if you want.
when I get like a studio or something.
Bryce, pull that shit up.
Yo, Bryce, pull that shit up, bro.
Bryce, pull that shit up, man.
I
I'll be
know.
like, okay, and then you'll be like, stop talking. It's not your podcast.
Just stare you
not
intensely
your
at you. Like, stop talking. This is my podcast, Jamie.
Jamie, stop fucking talking. This is my podcast, Jamie.
He fucking gets so he's gotten heated at Jamie before.
He's so scary, dude.
I love Joe
honestly.
Rogan. I love.
I
Joe
like him,
Rogan.
but he's kind of scary as well.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a sick ass roundhouse kick.
Oh yeah, and he's UFC
You ever seen him
commentator.
hit that punching bag? Holy shit! He straight bazookaed a punching bag one time with his legs.
I can
It's
imagine.
like, oh my god!
Well, it's because he's been doing martial arts his entire life.
Do you remember when Joe Rogan said how opening a jujitsu dojo would be a better life decision than playing video games?
I mean, is he really wrong?
Yes. I would think it's just as hard to make a lot of money from a fucking jujitsu dojo than on YouTube or something. Or like streaming, playing video games.
I mean,
If you're good at it.
yeah, my hot take is like, personally, I don't care like what means someone does to get their income, as long as it's done honorably.
But I'm just saying, like, that's like the worst comparison ever. Because, like,
No, yeah.
how many people do you know that do fucking, like, judo and shit like that? Like, none.
Well,
How many people do you know that, like, fucking play video games, though? Like, a lot.
Just because it's just a
So, like,
pastime.
Yeah, it's two opposite ends of the spectrum, I feel like. Like, judo does not have enough people interested in it, or whatever the fuck he does.
Not at least anymore.
And then,
as
like,
it used to.
Video games, oversaturated. Extremely oversaturated.
Well, that's because we live in the age where it's just like, it's income,
Easy thing.
it's easy, people enjoy it, and people will eat that shit up.
But only the funny succeed. That's the difference.
Well, the funny and the ones who, yeah,
if you're actually fucking good at the game.
the funny and the
Try not
cracks.
to.
I miss
Or
the,
both. Like,
yeah.
Scump was both.
yeah, he really was.
He was cracked and he was hilarious while doing it.
I miss the era of Let's Players. Personally, I still enjoy like a good.
I'm about to bring that shit back.
I still enjoy like I really want to do an Oblivion Let's Play at some point.
Do it.
I'm honestly like kind of tempted to do so.
I'd watch.
I don't know. Maybe if the podcast thing doesn't go anywhere, I'm gonna keep doing this, and whether or not it goes anywhere, I enjoy doing this. So,
Respect.
I mean, hey, it's bound to. I don't know. Maybe it'll.
So
do
what?
good.
You trying to get some Fall Guys in real quick, or like?
Well, after we conclude this, then yeah, we can do that.
Let's go.
All right. So, this has been the Commie Killer Podcast, episode 1. Here interviewing the TrapGodGibbs. Link in the description to his YouTube channel. I will see you guys next time, whenever that is. Whatever my next guest, probably be, I don't know, probably make another episode this weekend, post it Monday or something. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and see ya.
Communism, socialism, call it what you like. There's very little difference in the two. Now ain't I right?